I'd like to call this meeting of the Brick Township Council to order. Madam Clerk?
Adequate notice of this meeting was provided and published in the Asbury Park Press on January 30th, 2021, and the Ocean Star on February 5th, 2021. Copies of the agenda were provided to the newspapers, posted on the public bulletin boards, and on the Township website.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, and thanks for participating in tonight's Township Council meeting. The COVID-19 pandemic prevents us from meeting in the traditional way, but we've adjusted accordingly so that we can continue to conduct the business of the Township and serve our residents. This meeting is available through the Zoom application where you can see and hear tonight's meeting and participate during all public comment periods as you would if we were all together in person. To ask a question or comment, please click on your device and a bar will appear on the bottom of your screen. One of the icons posted there is a Raise Your Hand button. Click that to indicate you have a question. The Raise Your Hand icon can also be found by clicking on the More option. We can see this on our end and will call on people one at a time. Questions and comments are also welcome by email. The address is publicmeetingquestions@bricktownship.net. We are checking that email throughout the meeting. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Here.
Councilman Mendocino.
Here.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Here.
Councilman Momolo. Councilwoman Pontiero.
Here.
Vice President Halloran.
Here.
President Crate.
Here. At this time, we'll salute the flag and have a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Madam Clerk, please accept and approve the reports and file the reports of the municipal officers.
Yes.
Thank you. We are on to the consent agenda.
All matters listed under item consent agenda will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. If discussion is desired on any item, this item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately.
Thank you. Resolution 4-1.
Recognize National EMS Week, May 16th through the 23rd.
This resolution recognizes May 16th through the 23rd as Emergency Medical Services Week, and this year's theme is, This is EMS, Caring for Our Communities. The COVID-19 crisis has underscored the bravery and dedication of the men and women who serve as emergency medical technicians here in Brick Township. We are grateful for their knowledge, experience, and commitment to our residents today and every day. Resolution 4-2.
Authorized cancellation of grant-appropriated reserves and receivables.
This resolution authorizes the cancellation of grant-appropriated receivables, reserves and receivables in programs where the funds cannot be spent within the contract period. Resolution 4-3.
Authorized insertion of Chapter 159. A, 2018 recycling grant in the amount of $115,554.05. B, 2021 pump-out boat grant in the amount of $40,000. C, 2021 Ocean County Tourism grant in the amount of $3,250. And D, 2021 Cops and Shops College Summer Shore Initiative grant in the amount of $4,840.
Thank you. Resolution 4-4.
Rescind the dedicated trust by rider for Hurricane Sandy donations.
This resolution rescinds the dedicated trust by rider established for donations to Hurricane Sandy victims. The funds have been dedicated, and this resolution officially rescinds and closes the rider account. Resolution 4-5.
Dedicate a portion of the Ocean County CARES grant to reimburse municipalities COVID-19 expenses.
This resolution authorizes the township to enter into an agreement with the County of Ocean for the participation in the Ocean County CARES grant program to reimburse municipalities for COVID-19 related costs. Resolution 4-6.
Authorize receipt of bids, uniforms for various departments.
This resolution authorizes the receipt of bids for uniforms for various departments. This bid covers purchases and deliveries of T-shirts, hats, polo shirts, golf shirts, and sweatshirts for various programs such as the Recreation Basketball Leagues, Softball League, Summerfest, Lifeguard, Summer Camp Counselor T-shirts, and Police Camp, etc. This bid is also used for purchasing departmental uniform shirts for Public Works, Tax Assessor, Code Enforcement, and others. Resolution 47.
Authorized receipt of bids, general athletic equipment and supplies.
This resolution authorizes the receipt of bids for general athletic equipment and supplies. This bid covers the purchases and delivery of numerous categories of equipment, including athletic equipment, summer camp supplies, preschool games, etc., used by the Recreation Department. Resolution 48.
Authorized receipt of bids, collision repairs, and vehicle painting.
This resolution authorizes the receipt of bids for collision repairs and vehicle painting. This bid is not only used for accidents, but also for reconditioning of bodies from normal wear and tear due to interdepartmental transfers. Resolution 49.
Authorized receipt of bids, electrical services.
This resolution authorizes the receipt of bids for electrical services as needed for large-scale township projects. Resolution 410.
Authorized award of bid, roof replacement and related work at municipal building.
This resolution authorizes the award of bid for the roof replacement and related work at the municipal building to Northeast Roof Maintenance, Perth Amboy, in the amount of $776,000. The work in this project includes removal of the existing roof system and installation of a new roof system, and the removal and reinstallation of the existing photovoltaic system to accommodate replacement of the roof system. Bid notices were provided to 8 prospective bidders from our bidders list and 13 request bids packages. 9 bids were submitted with prices ranging from $776,000 to $2,420,000. Resolution 411.
Authorized award of contract, Brick Beach 1 food concession stand.
This resolution authorizes the award of contract for the Brick Beach 1 food concession to Castaway Kitchen Brick in the total amount of $5,100 for 1 year. Bid notices were provided to 18 prospective bidders from our bidders list and 7 picked-up packages. 1 bid was received. Resolution 412.
Authorized award of contract, Brick Beach 3 food concession stand.
This resolution authorizes the award of contract for Brick Beach 3 food concession to Jersey Shore Snack Shack, Point Pleasant, in the total amount of $45,300 for 3 years, or $15,100 per year. Bid notices were provided to 18 prospective bidders from our bidders list and 6 picked-up packages. 1 bid was received. Resolution 413.
Authorized award of contract through New Jersey Cooperative Purchasing Program, data processing, and police vehicles.
This resolution authorizes an award of contract to 2 state contract vendors. The first is to SHI International Corporation in the amount of $55,000 for spatial data logic, software used by the building department. The second is to Winter Ford Cherry Hill in the amount of $195,480.60 for 6 2021 Ford Utility Interceptors. Resolution 414.
Authorized to negotiate contract Fall Fest food vendor concession.
This resolution authorizes negotiations for a Fall Fest food vendor. The township has gone out for bids twice for Fall Fest food vendors concession and has received no bids. Therefore, this resolution provides the business administrator with the authority to negotiate a contract for Fall Fest food vendor concessions. Resolution 415.
Support the Njdot Route 88 bridge replacement project.
This resolution supports the New Jersey Department of Transportation's Highway Improvement Bridge Replacement Project scheduled for the Route 88 bridge over the Beaver Dam Creek. Construction is estimated to begin in 2024 and anticipated to be completed in approximately 24 months. Lane reductions will not occur during the summer months. Resolution 416.
Authorized waiver of the noise ordinance, BTMUA well replacement project.
This resolution authorizes a waiver of the noise ordinance for the Brick Township Municipal Utilities Authority to replace an existing production well located at the William Miller Water Treatment Plant. The waiver is to allow the contractor to drill the well continuously as needed 24 hours per day, 7 days a week, starting June 7, 2021 to September 13, 2021. The BTMUA will be providing advance notice to nearby residents. The contractor will erect a sound barrier to reduce the impact to neighboring residents. Resolution 417.
Authorized special events permit, Italian feast.
This resolution authorizes a special event permit for the Epiphany Church to conduct an Italian feast on August 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd at the church, located on Beale Road between the hours of 5 and 10 p.m. Resolution 418.
18A, road opening restoration bond releases, Manasquan Savings Bank letter of credit in the amount of $900, and the return of $100 in a cash performance bond for 908 Partners LLC on Sandy Point Drive. 18B, inspection fund release for MJ Real Estate Venture LLC on Route 88 West in the amount of $146.17. 18C, inspection fund release for Longford Landscape and Evacuation on Old Swan Road in the amount of $139.98. 18D, inspection fund release for Church of St. Dominic's on Old Swan Road in the amount of $391.21.
Thank you. Resolution 419. Ms. Bergen?
Yes. 419A, tax overpayments for 2021. There are three, Block 1192.31, Lot 1, in the amount of $315.75. Block 1210.08, Lot 16, in the amount of $347.81. And Block 210.40, Lot 17, in the amount of $1,631.79. And 19B is issued duplicate tax sales for certificate 2019-0121.
Thank you. That ends our consent agenda. Can I get a motion and second?
Minikino motion.
Zapsik, second.
Thank you. Open to council?
Yes, I have a comment.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
No, thanks. On 4-1, just want to thank our EMS. We're recognizing National EMS Week this week, and normally we have a big celebration here in the courtroom or council chambers where we get to have a nice presentation and everybody's here. We get to acknowledge everybody in person. Unfortunately, we're not doing that at this time, so I just want to say congratulations. On a normal year, we thank you for all your hard work, and I can't imagine what it was like in the past year, just having it going through your head, especially in the beginning in March and April and May and onwards, where you go into a call and whether or not the person you're there to save has COVID, and you have to worry about your family and bringing it home and everything. So the pressure of the job of EMT and EMS has greatly exacerbated over the past year, and I just want to say how much we all appreciate you here in Brick Township, and recognizing just this week is EMS week, but obviously every single day is EMS day, because without you, our town would not be the same. So thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from council? Hearing none, close council. Open to the public for questions on our resolutions only.
We have a question from Richie Campbell.
Okay, Richie Campbell, can you just state your name and address?
Yeah, Richie Campbell of Brentonian Drive. I had a question. What's the cost per police vehicle? The math broken down on that? Or the total cost again, and I could just run it? They're all probably the same price, I'm guessing?
Sure. The total amount was $195,480, and there were 6. So.
Okay. Were any electric vehicles entertained or considered for this?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Were any electric vehicles entertained or considered for this?
I don't believe for this particular purchase. No.
Okay. That should have been of a concern. The average accident occurs 1 every 484,000 miles. Adequate vehicle that could have been considered was a Tesla Model Y. A Tesla without active safety features, a crash occurs every 978,000 miles, and while on autopilot occurs every 4.19 million miles. If safety is of a concern to the community and making our police officers safe, our police officers should be in the best and most safe vehicles. I think a vehicle that's over 800% safer should be considered. And sustainability-wise, it's brilliant, as well as the 5-star safety ratings. I don't have the safety ratings of the Ford Interceptor off the top of my head, but I'm sure that the Tesla is far safer car and would be an adequate use. Police departments all over the country are using them, and I'm going to keep coming back and bringing these points up until I start seeing this actually happen. So I would love to hear if anyone has a comment on that or would like to agree with me on the council, and any questions as well, because I think the topic needs to start getting serious. And every week, every month I come here, and we're buying more gas cars, and we're building more gas stations in this town. The future can be bright. any comments from the council on considering electric vehicle for these type of purchases in the future? I hope someone has the courage.
I think the mayor last 2 weeks ago said that there was consideration going forward, but
Okay, you guys said about the grants, but I think every vehicle opportunity, this should be considered. Because that Ford Interceptor is a far less vehicle than a Tesla Model Y. In each and every way, safety, speed, performance, these are better cars for the police. And as someone who's been in an accident with a police officer on the road, and not being my fault, I take very personal topic to this, and I want to see these semi-autonomous vehicles be used as part of our police's fleet with technology. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from public? Seeing none, close public. I lost my spot. I'm sorry. Just give me a second. Roll call?
Councilwoman Zapsik.
yes.
Councilman Mendocino.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dion.
Yes.
Councilwoman Ponzero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes. Okay. Resolution 420, it's our computer bill resolution.
Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid and that the mayor and the clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amounts of the same. Computer bill resolution in the amount of $22,067,584.22.
Thank you. Can I get a motion and second?
Motion Ponzero.
Second, Halloran.
Open to council. Closed council, open to public for questions on the computer bill resolution. Seeing none, closed public, roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Mendocino.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dion.
Abstain CME, yes to the rest.
Councilwoman Ponzero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes. Resolution 421, manual bill resolution.
Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid and that the mayor and the clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amounts of the same. Manual bill resolution in the amount of $1,706,976.19.
Can I get a motion and second?
Mendocino motion.
Second, Halloran.
Thank you. Open to council. Closed council, open to public for questions on the manual bill resolution. Seeing none, closed public, roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Mendocino.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dion.
Abstain CME, yes to the rest.
Councilwoman Ponzero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes. We are on to public comments.
Please note that each person addressing the council during any section of the meeting during which public comment is permitted shall limit his/her remarks to 5 minutes pursuant to Brick Township Administrative Code, Section 2-33B.
Thank you. Anyone for public?
Hey, Richie Campbell again.
Go ahead, sir. Okay, so Richie, restate your name and address, and you have 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Richie Campbell, I live on Brentonian Drive. I have a couple questions. So I hear that the meeting is sent to the press and a couple of these other things. There's some public bulletin boards and whatnot. Will the council consider posting that on the township's public Facebook page and Instagram and try to get younger members of the community involved? Because nobody under 40 is reading a newspaper. No one's checking the press for these meetings. Millennials could be getting involved in the community more, and I think that your social media page should be a form of that. If there are technically public bulletin boards, I think that effort should be put to make every one of these meetings as transparent as possible. And if anyone at the council objects to that or thinks that they should be already, then I would like to hear that.
Posted so people can see them? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. And I had a question on if you intend to open these meetings back to a public forum at some point this summer, possibly.
Yeah. Ms. Bergen, you can cover that. Thank you.
Hi. Hi, Richie. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Great. So we calculated the number of people that we could fit in the council chambers.
Okay.
And that number is about 25, so with the 6 feet. And
Okay. And you're all there right now?
There are some of us in here, yes, the council president,
Okay.
the mayor, myself, the clerk, and the council secretary.
I think it's very professional. I think all of you that do, that's the proper way to do it. I do like this concept. I do notice that there's very little from the seniors in the community and stuff. I think that this form should be utilized in a mix with the traditional setup that is there for people who work and stuff and who can't come to these meetings all the time. But it's clear that the people who do come and they're passionate about stuff, they're not as tech savvy, and a lot of them are seniors, and they're missing out. So I hope that you guys get to that point when they open up and are quick to get the meeting normalized again. But I do like this feature. I think it should be continued into the future, even post-pandemic world.
Okay, so, Richie, I just want to kind of close the loop on where I was headed.
Okay.
What our benchmark is to decide when we can open up this room to the public would be when the 6 feet inside is reduced to 3 feet, and then we feel that we could fit, a comfortable number of people, because the problem you have is if you advertise for a public meeting and what you have waiting to come in exceeds what you can fit in the room, you can't ask people to wait outside. You'd have to reschedule the meeting and pick it for another day where you had a bigger venue, and that doesn't make for very productive government. So that's what we're tracking and watching to change so that we could comfortably fit enough people in our room, and we have always done all of our public meetings consistently, so we're approaching the Board of Adjustment, Planning Board, Council, all in the same manner. And the last several Board of Adjustment meetings have had more than 60 people zooming in, so we know for certain we could not have fit that in the council chambers. But that's what we're waiting for, and we're hopeful, and if I may say, thank you for your comments. Yes?
Thank you. I respect that. I think that's a good strategy. That's a smart decision. That's all I have to say. I hope everyone has a good night, and I hope the best for our community. And I hope we can continue to make this a great place, Brick, and I hope to see more sustainability and more technology implemented in our community. I hope you all have a great night.
Thank you. You as well. Thank you. We have one more, Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Yes, Caitlin, if you'd like to just state your first and last name and your address. Kate.
She's not muted.
Hello?
Hi, Caitlin.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, just talk a little bit louder. We just need your name, address, and then you're free to go if you got 5 minutes.
Okay. My name is Caitlin Golzenthaler.
Okay.
7 Hooper.
Okay.
And so the reason I'm reaching out is because I had a question about maybe a small security measure for a gathering I'm trying to have, a very small one at Lake Riviera Park on the dock, May 31st for June 2nd. My boyfriend was a lifelong resident of Brick. He graduated from Old Brick, and he lived basically his whole life here, and he passed away on January 3rd of this year. His birthday is June 2nd. That's why I'm asking about maybe like an officer for a half-hour maximum so that nobody would come on the dock while I was trying to have like a couple of his friends say a few speeches, because me and him used to fish off that dock all the time.
Okay. So what I'm going to recommend, if you're planning on having this event, is that you would need to call the rec office first, and you'd also have to have a permit to have that area just for yourself at that time. So that's the first step you'd have to take.
Okay.
Okay? And that would be the first step you'd have to take in that process, because we'd want to make sure that, you had the proper permit to have people there at that time. And someone there would be able to assist you.
Okay, great.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else for public comment? Okay, seeing none, we're going to close public, and I'm going to move on to council comments. Ms. Bergen?
I have nothing tonight, thank you.
Mayor?
Thank you. Two things for the environment tonight. The first one is the Pick Up Brick program. There's been 2 pickups so far. The next one we're going to be conducting is volunteer cleanup, and it's on in 2 locations on Saturday, May 15th, from 9 a.m. until approximately 11 a.m. And volunteers are invited, and supplies will be provided by site coordinators. So the first location is the Midstreams Greenway, which has an entrance adjacent to the intersection of Route 88 and Van Zyl Road, across from the St. Dominic's Church. Volunteers are asked to park in the St. Dominic Church parking lot, and there's going to be some assistance there crossing at the lighted intersection. Also, the second location is the Bay Harbor Greenway off of Bay Harbor Boulevard. So volunteers are asked to park on Clearwater Drive and Somerset Drive and meet on the sidewalk on the north side of Bay Harbor Boulevard. If you want more information about Pick Up Brick or about these 2 events, please email pickupbrick@bricktownship.net. And then the second thing is the Brick Township Environmental Commission on Thursday, May 20th at 3 p.m. at Bayside Park, which is right across from Brick Beach 3 on Route 35 South. They are presenting, along with myself, the Bayside Park Habitat Awareness Project. So the project features environmental and educational signage at the newly renovated park, and it's a collaboration between the Environmental Commission and the Barnegat Bay Partnership, and was paid for through a grant from ANJEC, the Association of New Jersey Environmental Commissions. And so please join us Thursday, May 20th at 3 o'clock p.m. at Bayside Park for the unveiling of the signs over there at Bayside. And that's all I have for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Clerk? No, thank you. Good night. Madam Secretary?
Nothing tonight, thank you.
I don't know what order I'm doing this in. Councilwoman Zapsik?
Thank you, Council President. I would just like to mention that May is National Mental Health Awareness Month, and in lieu of that, I'd like to talk about 2 free programs that are available for residents who may be experiencing COVID-related stress. One is offered through our W.J. Barnabas Health Institute for Prevention and Recovery under a grant from FEMA and New Jersey Hope and Healing. It provides emotional support services and community-based resources for families and individuals affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Focus services include specifically for healthcare workers, first responders, senior citizens, children and families, and individuals with substance use disorder. If you would like to avail yourself of these services, you can call 833-795-HOPE. That's 833-795-HOPE or 4673 is the last 4 digits. Or email hopeandhealing, all one word, at rwjbh.org. There's also mental health and addiction treatment services available free by licensed treatment providers. This is through a partnership between Rutgers and University Behavioral Health Care. Services are available there. It's telephonic services Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And that number is 833-223-0011. And that's all I have this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Minikino.
Thank you. I have nothing for tonight.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes, thank you. I just want to thank our EMTs for all that they do all the time for us, or EMS for National EMS Week. And I just want to also mention that May is Older Americans Month. And if you are a senior and are looking for things to do, our senior services have been doing a phenomenal job of doing Zoom online different events. They have socializing, they have getting fit, they can do Zoom, what do they do? Zoom, like chair Pilates and stuff like that. And there's different kinds of classes that you can do about getting fit and staying healthy. and also a creative writing class, putting your pen to paper. So they really, really do a great job. So I just want to thank them over there and wish everybody a happy Older Americans Month. That's all.
Thank you. Councilwoman Pontorero.
Thank you. I also wanted to thank the EMS and EMT workers for the work that they've been doing, especially this year. And I also want to remind everyone that has children, our Brick Recreation book is online this year. If you go online and look at it, we have so many activities to keep the young ones busy this summer. I know if your kids are anything like mine, they are going stir crazy and just want to be out in the fresh air and doing activities. Brick Recreation has really done the best job that I've seen in the past 8 years. I want to commend them for all of their work. Please take advantage of all the wonderful programs. Again, it is online this year, so go online and look up for the Brick Recreation Handbook and pick out some things for your kids to do this summer. That's all I have.
Thank you. Council Vice President Halloran.
Thank you, Council President. I would also like to really thank the emergency medical services workers. They are tremendously dedicated and hardworking. I've actually seen them in action, and if you've ever had that experience, I hope that you don't, but if you've ever had that experience, it's amazing how professional and how caring they are. So I thank them all. So that's all I have tonight.
Thank you. And I also would like to echo that sentiment. Thank you so much to our EMTs and for all of the hard work and their dedication to the public and all the people in our town. We really, truly appreciate all that they do for us on a daily basis, especially since a lot of it goes unseen. So they're kind of the unseen heroes in our midst. So thank you to all of them. Having said that, I just announced that our next council meeting will take place on Tuesday, May 25th at 7 p.m. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned. Thank you so much.
$7:32.
Nice.